Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. In this video I'm taking a look at Series 2 of the Loyal Subjects figures. These have been out quite a while, but they've only just turned up in the UK in B&M stores. B&M is like a bargain discount store for anyone who doesn't know. And to me that highlights a problem with not just this but quite a lot of collectors stuff where, you know, when these come out, I contacted several collectors shops to see if they could get these and no one could. As far as I know, no other shop in the UK got these, but correct me if I'm wrong, I never saw them and I did quite a lot of looking. Series 1, loads of them everywhere. So why have they turned up in discount stores? You know, there was shops trying to get these in, collectors shops trying to get these. They couldn't get them, and then they've gone into a discount shop, which I just don't understand. It's great, obviously, for the customers like me and you if you manage to get them from B&M, you know, without going to scalpers on eBay. But from a business point, I just don't get it. It's like, get these into the collectors' shops, you know, because you earn more money, and, you know, them turning up in B&M just cheapens the brand to me. So I don't really fully understand it, but I've noticed that with quite a lot of different collectibles as well. But what can you do? But anyway, this series is mostly variants of Series 1. The only change is they've changed Janine for a Terror Dog. The rest are all variants. Now the Ghostbusters are slimed, Slimer's translucent, Goes a Library Ghost now glow in the dark, and Dana is non-glow in the dark. And then you've got the few chase ones, which we'll go over in a second. But yeah, if you've got all of Series 1 and you're not fussed by variants, you may just want to track down a Terror Dog. If you're like me, you have to have everything with a Ghostbusters logo on, then you want to get all of these. But anyway, let's bring the camera in closer and have a proper look. So we'll start by taking a look at the display box, and it's pretty much the exact same display box as we had for Series 1, except the checklist. But the artwork, I do love the artwork. It's very nice artwork they've got here. But as I said, it's the exact same artwork they had in the first series. The checklist is the only obviously different thing, because the figures are slightly different. But there you have the 4 Slime Ghostbusters, the Terror Dog, which is a totally new figure here, Slimer, which is translucent this time, Gozer and the Library Ghost, which are now glow in the dark, Dana is non-glow in the dark, and then the chase ones are marshmallow covered Egon and Winston. In the previous series it was Marshmallow, Peter and Ray, and then there's a Gold Slimer. Gold Slimer, there's only one in existence according to this, and the 2 Marshmallow ones are what they call Club 28, only 28 of each in existence. So there you go. If we take a look at the top, it says fully posable, multiple accessories, rare chase figures, great sculpts, multiple articulations, real action vinyls. So that's all we can really say about the display box. So I'll get rid of that and we'll start bringing the figures in to have a look at. Now I got very lucky with the timing of these turning up in B&M, because it happened pretty much just as I was about to go on a mini tour, so I managed to check a lot more B&Ms than normal, than I normally would. And my local one did get them, but by the time I got there it was just an empty display box. It didn't have any of the figures. But I managed to get most of what I wanted. I only ended up having to get one on eBay, which was Dana. So these figures, their chance of getting these is 2 in 12, and as you can see, there's Winston. These are exactly the same as the previous figures, they've just got slime splatter on them. There's Egon, there's Peter, and of course they do come with their proton pack. And of course you do get the extra accessories, like Ray's obviously got his goggles. And then, as I said, we had the 2 Marshmallow variants. Now, like I did for Series 1, I've got an extra couple of those, which I plan to do the Marshmallow variants. So I'm just going to cover the Marshmallow, cover the slime in white paint. So I have the 4 Marshmallow variants for my display. Now, let me just point out, because someone did almost accuse me of selling, you know, knockoffs. I don't sell any of my stuff except the rare chance I end up with a double. These are for my display only. If I ever end up in a situation where I have to sell my stuff, I would let the buyer know that my Marshmallow customs are customs. I would not sell them as original because I'm not an arsehole. Here's Slimer. And again, the same as last time, just translucent. And he does come with the room service cart, and he is a 2 of 2 2 in 12 as well. And I did get an extra Slimer as well to do the gold version. So I will spray paint him gold eventually. I would have done that before doing this video, but I wanted to do this video, you know, as they were still fairly new in B&M, although I do think the boat may have sailed on that now, unfortunately. But still check, you never know, you may be able to get them. But let's have a look at the others. So there's the Terror Dog, so this is the brand new one. And this is a 2 in 12 figure as well. And very, very cool. I did actually get an extra Terror Dog, because I'm thinking of opening one. I did buy that for a friend of mine, and it turns out he already got it, so I'm definitely thinking of opening that. And then let's look at the Library Ghost next. So this is a 1 in 48 figure. So there you go, and like I said, this is a glow-in-the-dark version. The previous one wasn't glow-in-the-dark. And then Gozer is a 1 in 24, again glow-in-the-dark version. Now, I do think it's a shame that these are variants. I actually think that's incredibly lazy on Loyal Subjects' part, you know, just changing one figure. And when these were first announced, I can't remember what show it was one of the toy fairs, they did have some other figures on display. Now, I can't remember all of them, but I'm sure they had Lewis Tully, I'm sure they had the Taxi Ghost, I'm sure there was the non-scary version of the Library Ghost. I can't remember if there was any more, but yeah, I just think that's really lazy. I mean, I know you've got to put the 4 Ghostbusters in a series because they're going to be the ones that the more casual people are certainly going to buy. But even that, why not put them in GB2 dark suits or anything? I just think it's lazy. But anyway, there's Dana. So was glow in the dark in series 1 and not glow in the dark here. And she is the rare one, which was 1 in 96. So that was the one I had to get on eBay, unfortunately. But I didn't pay too bad a price, actually. I think I paid £17 posted, which is not bad for the rarity. But I think it's a shame because, as with all the collectibles that end up in B&M, you know, loads of scalpers end up going there, buying it cheap and then selling them on eBay. I mean, I think within like a few hours of finding out that these were in B&M, I saw quite a few listings on eBay where people had the 4 Ghostbusters, you know, and they wanted 80 quid by it now and stuff. It's like they're a £5 each, but what can you do about it? Nothing you can do about it. We can moan about it, but you can't stop it. So that is the Loyal Subject Series 2. I don't know if they actually ever officially called it Series 2. I call it Series 2 because it is the second series, but it doesn't say Series 2 anywhere on them. But let me know what you think. Like I said, I think it's a pretty lazy series. I love the Terror Dog. I love the fact we got that different, but I just think overall it was very lazy. I also think the distribution was obviously terrible. Maybe it's different in America, I don't know, but certainly in the UK it was awful. Like, why would B&M getting them a year later when the collector shops couldn't get them when they were released? But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to stop ranting. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.